welcome to Tiny Acres Homestead. So this week we have to try really hard to get a bunch of stuff planted and get some stuff in the ground, and we need to fix up the garden. Dan and I are gonna do a farmer's market garden this year so that we can sell some produce along with some duck eggs and chicken eggs and some baked goods, and hopefully we can offset our feed prices a little bit. Today we're going to plant some trees, fruit trees, and some berry bushes. I've decided berry bushes are going to go right here on the outside of the chicken fence. Sorry about the goose. He's having a temper tantrum over here. Look at him. But we're going to get these in the ground. I've got 2 raspberries and 2 blueberries that I need to get planted, and then a whole bunch of fruit trees. So we're going to get these in the ground, and then we'll move on to the trees. Alright, here's blueberry bush number 1. Blueberry bush number 2. Raspberry bush number 1 and raspberry bush number 2. Now let's go get the trees. Alright, this is an apple tree that I planted a couple years ago. It's not doing as well as the pear tree I planted a couple years ago. See the pear tree? Pear tree's huge. It's doing really well. Already got blooms on it. Apple tree just now starting to get leaves, and it's very short. Okay, to add to that, that's a Red Delicious apple tree. To add to that, I bought this one in a pot. It's a Granny Smith. It needs the Red Delicious as a pollinator. And then I bought a Honeycrisp, and it also needs the Red Delicious as a pollinator, so I'm going to put these fairly close to the other one. I got a Nectarine, a peach, and a plum. I could not find a cherry tree. I really wanted cherry trees. All of the trees except for the apple trees are self-pollinating, so they'll be fine planted as singles. And I'm going to make this in a little tree patch. So if you can see this one, the new apple tree. I don't know if you can see the old apple tree or not. Old apple tree, pear tree, and then I'm going to put the others in a little patch. Hopefully I'm not planting these too close together. I feel like my old apple tree and my peach and my pear tree are a little close, but they'll be okay. But let's get some holes dug. Alright, we got everybody planted. This probably took me about an hour. So here's our plum. Quite a bit smaller than the others. The root was taller than the others, so I had to put it deeper. Here is our Nectarine, and it said to put 5 gallons of water in each tree hole after I've planted them, but there is no way it would hold 5 gallons of water. I'm pretty sure it meant 1 gallon of water, and if it didn't, it probably didn't assume it rained a whole lot yesterday, which it did. So here is, oh, that was the peach, and this is the Honeycrisp, pear tree, Granny Smith apple, and Red Delicious. So if you look, it's like it's going to be like 2 rows of trees. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of dark looking. But it's going to be 2 rows of trees. I may end up getting another pear and a cherry. Maybe 2 cherries. Maybe another peach. I don't know. We'll see. But this whole back area is going to be my little orchard. Yeah, dude. But I think it's going to turn out good. The only concern I have is I'm not sure if this big tall tree right here is a walnut, which could be why that apple tree, why that Red Delicious apple tree is not growing very fast, or it could just be because apple trees grow slower than pear trees. I don't know. I know this big huge guy back here is oak, but I'm not sure about that one. I'm hoping that it's not a walnut. Walnuts seem to kill everything they touch, but the grass is growing under it just fine, so I don't know. But I also got my meat birds moved. I forgot to do a welcome home the meat birds video, but I got them moved. I got them a new tarp. Here they are. Now these are not Cornish cross, which I thought I was buying because that's what I usually get. Why are you sitting in your food bowl? I think that they're Red Rangers, maybe. But that one, that little bitty teeny tiny one, she's probably gonna get to live her life out with the egg layers. But I got them moved. Got all the bushes planted. Got the trees planted. Let's see what's next. Okay, this garden is a mess. This is the next project that needs to get done. I've got cabbage, broccoli, peas, carrots, lettuce, onions, all that to set out. The only thing I've got growing right now besides weeds is garlic and asparagus, unless the asparagus is dead. I'm not sure. I think that was trying to be an asparagus, but the frost may have killed it. But yeah, and I got some bags of dirt and some bags of manure. Got 2 bags of Miracle-Gro garden soil and 6 bags of topsoil, 6 bags of manure. I'm going to try to get some of that down. I'm going to have to get in here with a weed eater because these weeds are a mess. Also, this fence is useless, so it's going to go. And I'm going to expand the garden a bit. And then this is usually where I plant tomatoes. So this is going to be green beans this year. And I'm going to put the tomatoes over here in the U-shaped trellis. And then we're going to do sweet corn and our market garden over in the other side. And I'm going to try to grow some extra tomatoes and whatever else sells good at the market. I'm going to try to grow extras of those. So, well, thanks for watching. I'll update this video whenever we start on the garden. Hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. And one last shot of the little peeps. Bye, peeps. See y'all next time.